range. And those temperatures stayed in the 70s to right around 80 degrees up there. You'll notice we had real clear skies this morning. The marine layer is completely pushed offshore, so that's going to give us a boost, and we'll start heating up really quickly here today, and our humidities are going to drop really quickly, and that's leading us into some potential for some record high temperatures today. We'll likely see temperatures between 100 and 105 at most locations on the fire. We'll even hit 100 here in camp today, and Santa Rosa will get close to 100 today as well. With that, there's not much wind, so that's some good news, but we will get the humidities down to right around 10%, 10 to 15% in that range. And with that, we have an excessive heat warning in effect for today, so make sure you're getting good hydration out there today, and have a great day.
Fire Behavior Analyst, Robert Clark.
All right, so with the continued hot and extremely dry weather that we're getting into, you can expect that any remaining fuel moisture is going to bottom out. So we've baked off all the moisture out of this fuel the last couple days, and even more coming into tomorrow. So fuels are going to be highly receptive. So keep that in mind while you're out there and you're working. Any new starts outside the line or any rollout will be highly resistant to control. On the wall bridge side, heavy fuels are still retaining heat as shown by the IR. Will require extensive mop-up and will become active as they dry out even further. The same on the Hennessy. Fuels are still in there. There is still heat in there, so watch out. We're not out of the woods. Pay attention. Hot weather. The southwest flow, any new starts are going to be train driven and to the northeast with that southwest prevailing wind flow. Thank you and have a safe shift.
Day operations, Spencer Andreas, and Resource Unit Leader Dan Brown.
Good morning. All branch 10 roll call will occur at the Sonoma County Fairgrounds after this briefing. Starting with fire suppression repair, Jason Butcher.
Here.
Suppression repair east, Len Nielsen.
Here.
Branch 20, Carl Schwebing.
Here.
Division Sierra Sierra, Tango Tango, JC Greenberg.
Here.
Be known as Tango Tango on the radio. Union will be James Flynn.
Here.
Branch 25, Jason Marsh.
Here.
Victor Whiskey, Derek Shepard.
Here.
There'll be no Whiskey on the radio. And all divisions in branch 3040 combined will be Mark Lee.
Here.
And all resources answer the branch.
All right, good morning everyone. So starting over in the Wall Bridge, west side is going to be our priority today. With the current weather we're anticipating with this north wind event coming in Monday, we absolutely have to lock this in so that we have the next 2 days to ensure we get this buttoned up. So please take the opportunity to get your engine companies loaded up with the IR maps, get in, seek and destroy this. But a lot of good work going on throughout the southern end, very minimal amounts of heat, but again, patrol is going to be key throughout this incident for the next few days with a pig closing on 100. Moving over to the east zone, again, looking really good. A lot of good work going on through Union, Tango. Our priorities are going to be locking in Victor, and Tango the next few days. The southern portion of Tango IR is looking really good. Still have a little bit of work to do in here, as well as some scattered heat signatures throughout Union. The rest of most of this is going to be in patrol status for the next few days. But again, patrol status means we've got to have eyes. Again, like they had that spot yesterday, they jumped on it, caught it within an acre. That's going to be integral for the next few days for your resources. Suppression repair. With our current heat wave we're having the next few days, 1300, they're going to cease and desist. So tomorrow they're looking at starting at 0500 just to avoid any new starts. And lastly, we're going to continue to maintain support in the units. So divisions and branches are going to pre-identify strike teams and various equipment to make sure that we can get out expeditiously to support the unit. So please review the comm plans to ensure that you guys know the tacks and command frequencies you'll be utilizing should you be deployed. Have a great shift.
Air Operations Branch Director, Mike Deacon.
Good morning, everyone. Mike Deacon, Air Operations. This morning, Air Operations priorities are going to include initial attack and supporting you guys with bucket work. We're going to relocate a Type 2 over to H3 before noon this morning. So if you're on the wall bridge, order your aircraft through Helispot 3 or H3 on command. And you're going to see several other PG&E helicopters working in the wall bridge, slinging about 80 poles out. And then over on the east zone, 7M Hell Base, we're going to have 2 Type 1 helicopters available to support you. Order through 7M Hell Base on command.
Medical Unit Leader, Josh Clark.
Morning. Take a look at your 206 on page 26. Continue to monitor your crews, make sure that any injuries are taken care of up on CalMat. Any hand crews, we still have MERT available here in camp. All ambulances are still strategically located out there on the incident for any of your needs, and air resources remain the same. Anybody that needs a pocket card or any 9-line refreshers, I have cards that are available. And then also remember that your health is not just a destination, it's a journey. Thank you.
Communication Unit Leader, John McCormick.
Good morning. Today, no change in the comm plan. Just continue monitoring the air-to-ground that's assigned to your zone. So for the west zone, CDF TAC 24, the east zone, CDF TAC 25. And just to touch on what they're talking about, the local IAP you can find on page 29. So if you're tasked with going out to assist the unit, refer to page 29 and have a safe shift.
Safety Officer, Ryan Danielson.
Good morning. Today we'll be staffed with 3 safeties, branch 10, branch 20, and branch 25, 24-hour resources. We've been talking about this for a couple days. The temperatures are here. Temps are going to be well into the hundreds. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. There's postings up in camp for fatigue, hydration, heat illness. Also, that information is in your IAP and the 215A. Take breaks as necessary. When you're taking those breaks, let's be communicating about possibility of new starts, communicate about your plan, brief your resources. And then also driving. Obviously, we're operating in tight areas, narrow roads. As we have repopped and continue to repop, we're going to have those service calls. And so as we go to those service calls, let's just drive the proper speed limits and make sure we're looking out and doing our walk-arounds. Thank you.
Logistics Section Chief, John Aguilera.
Hey, good morning. For your supply orders, make sure you use the 213s and your 101s in your IAP. They're located in the IAP. For backhaul trash, equipment, identify those spots, work with the previous shift and get those spots identified for the runners to come pick it up. And when the runners get out there, assist them as much as possible to get those loads back into camp and supply. And also for your line orders, refer to page 31 of the IAP and give you directions on how to handle those line orders with communications. Also available at supply this morning, we have some facial wipes, cleaning wipes for yourself, so come by and pick those up if you need them. Have a safe shift.
DMOB Unit Leader, Cheyenne Barreto.
Good morning. The DMOB unit would like to remind the incident of a few items. Please review page 36 of the IAP. Scan the appropriate QR code for your respective base camp and follow instructions to each location. If you're a branch 10 resource, you'll begin demob out of Santa Rosa. All other resources will begin demob out of Calistoga ICP. If you're unassigned, please check the demob list. Only report to demob at your scheduled time. Thank you.
Training Technical Specialist, Claudia Sosa.
Good morning, everyone. Training. If you checked in with a QR code, that doesn't mean that you're done. That means that you checked in and I can see you and you're outstanding. So as we demob and the incident is wrapping down, we must close all the training assignments And the deadline for that is September 7 by 1600 hours. So come and see me, bring your task book, your ICS 225, and the eval letter. If you don't have the documents or the forms, they are available in the office. If you need to make an appointment, my phone number is listed on page 37 in the IEP. And my location, it is on the trailer park, also known as the trailer road, and I'm not right next to the IC trailer. Thank you and have a safe shift.
Public Information Officer Chris Bridger.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Just a few things regarding social media policy. Please review that in your IAP. Any pictures, any videos that you want to submit on social media, please do not do that till they get approved through the information trailer. As you're going out there and there's more and more public that are repopulating the areas, we just ask that if they have any questions that you can't answer, we just want to make sure that information is consistent. Please refer them to the number, the information line that's on top of your IAP on page 42. The phone number is 707-967-4207. We just want to make sure that information is consistent. Please refer them to that and we can answer any questions for them. We do have a few items lost and found, so if you're missing something, please come check in with us. And as far as our numbers for the complex as a whole, 375-209 at 89% contained. The Hennessy, 317-909 at 89%. The Walbridge, 54-940, 95% contained. And the Myers, 2360, 100% contained. Have a safe shift.
Couple closing comments before we leave. Again, Branch 10 will continue to be supported out of Sonoma Camp. If you are here, ensure that you go to the drop point to receive a briefing at the Sonoma Camp. Also, we are reminding everybody, please do not park in the residential areas around the Calistoga camp. The Calistoga Police Department will begin issuing citations if you're parked in areas that say no parking. For unassigned resources will be to my left with Dan Brown. No cooperators meeting today. Our next planning meeting is at 1600. Next operational briefing is at 07. Branch and division breakouts are along the wall here, starting at branch 20 to my left and moving around the room to branch 40 on my right, with fire suppression repair in the far left corner. With that, turn on your radios and have a safe shift.